Okay, we're going to work a Kimura off basic scissor sweep. So when I want to go for the scissor sweep, I want to be able to break his posture, so I'm going to use my legs to pull him in, controlling the head. This is a perfect time to go for it. Okay, as he's posturing up, he's giving me a little bit of space for me to bring my shin across. So to get the actual position, I need to wait for him to posture up a little bit, and I'm going to open my guard, and I'm just going to push back a little bit just to create enough room to get this shin across his midsection here. Alright, I don't want to have it right down on his against his hip like this, because he'll just smash it down and pass. I want it sort of at a 45-degree height there. Okay. So again, controlling the head, I want to be holding onto his tricep here as he postures up. Push my foot off the ground and get that shin across. Okay, for me to actually get the sweep, I'm going to pull him towards me as I scissor my legs. Okay. And then I come up and I should have that tricep nice and tight when I finish. So, okay, I pulled him in to break his posture down, and he's made the mistake putting his hands on the mat. Okay, so again, controlling the tricep, creating a bit of space and pushing back to get that shin across. Okay, now as I go to sweep, he paused there to stop it. Okay, that's when I'm going to attack for the Kimura. So control the wrist, sit up, around the arm, switch my hips, so I'm going to bring my hips out to this side and throw my knee over his back. For me, and now I've locked the figure four, I'm going to pull his elbow towards my face and then rotate for the Kimura. Okay, if he straightens the arm to defend against the Kimura, I'm going to catch it between my head and my arm, putting pressure down on his elbow joint, pressure down with my knee here, finish the arm off there. I'm pulling him in with my legs, and he makes a mistake of putting his hands on the mat. Okay, again I'm going to control the tricep, open my guard, push back to my left hip a little bit so I've got room to slide the shin across. So like I said, not right down like this, oh sorry, like a 45-degree angle, so I've still got control of his arm here. As I go for the sweep, he posts out with this hand. So I control the wrist, I sit up, and I'm looking to lock that figure four there. It's not super important when you first start it, it doesn't matter about grabbing it as long as I come around. Now I'm going to slide my hips out to this side and throw my knee over his back. Now I can lock the figure four, pull the elbow up, he's tapping already, and then start rotating. If he straightens the arm out, like I said, I'm going to catch it tight between my head and my shoulder there, pressure down with the knee, pressure down on his elbow joint to finish now.
Perfect.
Okay, so again, the guy's got good posture. I'm going to try and use my legs to pull him in. See, I want to pull him in and get control of his head, overhook his arm, whatever. So I'm waiting for him to make a mistake of putting his hand on the mat. Okay, so I pulled him in and he's dropped it hand there. So I control his tricep, open my guard, push back, so I've got a little bit of room to get my shin across. Now, like I said, most of the time, to stop the sweep, if he posts the hand there, it's going to make it impossible for me to get the scissor sweep. Alright, but he's opened himself up perfectly for the Kimura. So I'm sliding down to the wrist, sitting up and over. Now I'm going to slide my hips out to this side, put my knee over his back there, figure four, elbow up to my face, and rotate for the Kimura. He straightens it out, catch it between my head and my shoulder, pressure down with this knee, and then pressure down with his elbow joint with both.